Patricia and Lawrence are do-it-yourselfers, but their dated living room needs professional help.
It's gold bars. What can I say?
Can they handle a designer's vision?
I know it's putting you on the spot, but what do you think?
It's gonna be hard, but it'll be fun.
I'm Kenneth Brown, and this is Redesign.
Newly engaged couple Patricia and Lawrence inherited this great mid-century home from Lawrence's grandparents. They had a vision for their bathroom and they redid it themselves. But when it comes to the living room, they're clueless. While it has fantastic potential, this space desperately needs an update so this couple can start their new life right.
This is our living room. It's beautiful,
But it's just not our style. If you look around the room, it's kind of stuck in the 50s, 60s. Everything here has been here since my grandparents built the house, pretty much. The left seat, it's not us.
Yeah.
We got a picture here. Let me show you this picture of my grandparents. Okay, we can recreate this picture.
Right now we have the gold 70s carpet, and we are thinking maybe put hardwood floors or something more modern. We have also here the gold wallpaper with
more
the
wallpaper,
fuzzy thing.
Fuzzy wallpaper.
We kind of like to have a division of the room, but not specifically those bars.
It's gold bars. What can I say?
We don't know if we can take them out and do something with it.
I don't know what I'd like to see here. A water feature, just something cool.
This room certainly has its challenges, but it has great bones.
What we really like about this room is the space. We have a lot of space.
You gotta see this view. This is the best thing about this house. It's got a huge window.
We can see the mountains, and at night we can see all the lights. It's very, very pretty.
When remodeling their bathroom, Patricia and Lawrence created a clean, Asian-inspired look.
It's kind of like a zen, peaceful, kind of Asian feel to it. So we kind of want to bring that out, carry it into this room.
We would like our house to be more earth tones and a more relaxing feel that we can have our friends in and hang out.
We need help. We need Kenneth's help.
We've got our work cut out for us because while I know this was your grandparents' style and it can be beautiful, it is obviously not your style. I found inspiration from your bathroom that you've redone. I love the feel. It has like a very zen-like feel, and you have a beautiful view, and we want to make sure we realize that that is the focal point. As a designer, the first thing we do is we look at the space and we analyze how it's laid out. You have an unusually large, wide room for a living room and a nice regular size length. So we have the opportunity to create something really interesting right here in the middle of the room. It is a large, square ottoman/sofa. It's got arms on two sides so that you can easily recline and talk, or people can sit around it and you can really maximize seating. Am I scaring you? And then this will be done in this beautiful raffia material, and then the cushion will be in this beautiful green. And in the middle of this will be one square of slate, which gives you a place to put your drink or put some hors d'oeuvres. Are there any oohs or ahs?
Ooh.
You see, we're gonna expose the hardwood floors. That's gonna instantly change the feel of this room, especially because you want that zen-like feel. Wood floors bring in that element of nature, and it's gonna be so rich and beautiful.
We'll update the fireplace surround with a faux concrete finish. But then there are those room dividers.
What do we do with the existing partitions here to really redefine it and take it away from the storage unit for the artificial plants? Now, one thing I got from you was you love the idea of a fountain, the sound of it, the tranquil environment that it creates. We want to bring that in by utilizing one of the existing planters.
We'll add a slate, zen-inspired water feature to the room. And since Lawrence is a do-it-yourselfer, we'll have him personalize the space by building it.
Keep the design vision with me. We've got the water and the slate, we've got the wood floors. I know you have that beautiful cabinet in your bathroom that's made out of the bamboo. Love the idea of bamboo. So this is gonna be a bamboo garden.
Oh.
Imagine we install the bamboo sort of in this random pattern, but thick, and it goes all the way around here.
Oh, that's very cool.
A rich brown area rug with a soothing gold pattern will anchor the room as well as tie into this unique custom shelving. And something has to be done with the gold fuzzy wallpaper.
I know you have a lot of wallpaper in the house. I figured why not bring in some more.
No, no.
But instead do a grass cloth, which is an organic natural material in a very light color, and bring that in on the walls. And the idea is taking wallpaper like this, but installing it in a way that creates a very subtle pattern on the walls.
I'm afraid of wallpaper.
Just remember, texture is a big part of creating a zen-like space. It's not wallpaper like the fuzzy stuff. But for now, you need to just kind of take all this, soak it in, and then after that, we'll go on to the next step. Good?
All right.
Good. I can't believe what he came up with. It was like the floors, the bamboo, the couch in the middle. It's just awesome.
I'm a little bit nervous about the wallpaper. I think we already have so much wallpaper in the house, so I don't know about the wallpaper.
Coming up, our design plan may push Patricia over the edge.
Patricia's gonna think we're crazy when she comes to see this.
And will our do-it-yourself couple have regrets about the project?
It's a little harder than I thought it was going to be.
Stay tuned. It's been only a couple of days since our pitch, and handyman Lawrence has jumped headfirst into our project. First thing, losing that fuzzy wallpaper.
It's a little harder than I thought it was going to be. And it's coming down slow.
While Lawrence handles the wallpaper, I'll get things moving along with the area rug. But Patricia has a concern with it, so I'm meeting her to discuss the issue.
1, 2, 3. Talk to me. Tell me what's going on in your head.
It seems a little busy.
I can see how you feel like it's a lot of pattern, but this is what I want you to visualize with me. And these big pieces of furniture are gonna sit on this area rug, and it's all gonna start to work together because it's gonna be the only pattern in the room and create that zen-like feel with the pattern. Does that help?
Yeah, well, I guess I'm gonna trust you.
Okay. Well, you know what, though?
So?
I'm gonna tell you. I know that you're gonna use this as a place to dance and have fun.
Yes.
Maybe we should test it out to see how it feels to dance on it. Yeah, come on.
Okay.
Come on.
With our rug decision finalized, I stopped by to meet Lawrence to get started on the custom shelves. We're using a paper mock-up of the rug to help us create the shelf design.
Patricia's gonna think we're crazy when she comes to see this.
The seemingly random intersecting lines from the rug will help create a sense of nature and calm on our wall.
I like the randomness of it. Yeah?
Yeah, no, I
Okay.
do too.
And maybe one long one up there.
Up top.
And the beautiful thing about what we're doing here is we're tying in the design from the area rug into the shelving unit. And it's those subtle details in design that become magical and have that sense of wow in the space, right?
I also wanted to give Lawrence a head start on his water feature with a little design help.
So this is the height that you need to cut this down to.
Okay.
And then we're gonna bring in the stone, and we're gonna install it in a very random pattern so that we get a waterfall. So this is gonna be the pieces of the slate you'll break down. The key to creating a good fountain is to leave some areas that have just a little area for the water to flow, but then maybe there's a big drop so that you hear the sound of the water trickling as it goes down.
That'll be nice.
You feel it coming together?
I see it.
All right, you got a lot of work ahead of you. But Lawrence, I gotta help you here. I gotta get rid of these plants while I'm here. They're driving me nuts. Good thing you're replacing your carpet. Sorry, Lawrence. I feel better, do you?
I feel better.
Getting rid of the plants was easy, but removing the wallpaper is becoming quite the challenge. So Lawrence calls in the professionals for help. And while they handle the wallpaper, Lawrence gets busy preparing for a water feature.
Today I took down the big partition that we're going to put the water feature in. Looks great. Opens the room up. It's just weird. It doesn't look like the same place.
Patricia and Lawrence have some concerns about the wall covering, but today I'm hoping to show them that it's going to look great.
People think wallpaper is always going to bring in like a pattern, like some sort of busy floral pattern. What I like about grass cloth is its zen-like quality because it's a natural material. It's actually a grass that's been woven, and it doesn't really bring in a pattern as much as it brings in a texture. Do you see how all of a sudden the tone changes? It's a lighter to a little bit darker because of the way that the light catches it. I know it's putting you on the spot, but what do you think? You're like, I'm on the spot.
I think I'm gonna like it.
Yeah.
It gives it some feeling.
I don't know if I believe you.
Wallpaper.
To me, it really envelops the room with the texture of a natural material. Let's let go of the word wallpaper.
Right.
Because I know that wallpaper was all over this place, but this is a wall covering. And it's a grass, so it's very natural. It works with our zen-like feel. And doing this subtle pattern makes it very elegant and adds interest to all these walls.
And I think it's gonna look good with the fountain and the whole feeling of the room.
Yeah, it'll be okay.
Is that a thumbs up?
That's a
Yes, it's a thumbs
What
up.
is it?
Thumbs
No,
up.
that's a thumbs up.
2 thumbs up?
2 thumbs up.
Okay.
Coming up, Patricia and Lawrence are having second thoughts about the design.
You're gonna do what to my sofa? What?
And if that's not enough, we may have a problem with the stone.
What do you think?
But it looks very dull.
Stay tuned. We're 9 weeks into our living room remodel and the old carpet is finally coming up. Once the floors are stained, they'll be the perfect complement to our design. Lawrence and Patricia have been thinking long and hard about the sofa ottoman, and they have a couple of issues with the design. So I invited them to my studio to discuss it.
We had a little concern about the fabric we picked out for the sofa. You know, we want to have kids, we want to have dogs and parties, that kind of thing. So we're just not sure if it'd be durable enough.
Would you be open to another suggestion?
Oh, yeah.
When it comes to durability, a nice heavy-duty chenille that's tightly woven like this actually works better. You can see the contrast is really beautiful and very earthy. It's very foresty. It's very zen-like.
Yeah.
I have no problem changing things, and I get where you're coming from.
I like having the green, you know, back.
The green, it's really
Yeah,
pretty.
that color combination.
The
is
color is
great.
really rich and warm. You good with that?
I'm good. Yeah, I like this one. It looks so much more durable.
We are also thinking, since we have the beautiful view right in front of it, we are wondering if we could move those arms.
What you're suggesting is having this actual arm pick up, move, plant on the other side so the two of you can sit side by side looking at the view when you want to.
Yep.
But on other times, you want to be able to also have that piece where it is now across so you can sort of talk and face each other, boom, boom, boom. This is going to be great. I'm going to meet with the sofa maker. We'll figure this out, and it's going to look so awesome.
Great.
With their sofa fears put to rest, Patricia and Lawrence are back at it. Adding a faux concrete finish to their dividers and existing fireplace. Next, up goes the controversial grass cloth wall covering. While that's happening, I head over to see the sofa manufacturer to give him the last-minute changes.
How's the sofa coming along?
Coming along great, but we're ready for upholstering. So
Oh,
what is-
good. Upholstery. I'm glad you brought that up because we actually changed the upholstery. We went with a more durable fabric, more of a easy to clean, durable green chenille.
Okay,
So I
nice,
brought you that.
beautiful.
But there's one other thing that we got to figure out here. Lawrence and Patricia really want this sofa to have the flexibility that the arms move.
Kind of a big change.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is a big change, and it's a challenge because we need to figure out how that's going to happen.
Okay, I can do a hidden brackets.
Okay.
Will run diagonally
Yes.
for each arm.
Then they could put arms either on this side with brackets, this side with brackets, this side with brackets, and that side with brackets.
Right.
And they have all the options in the world.
Yes.
I'm glad I caught you today.
Yeah.
Because otherwise I'd be in big trouble. All right.
Now that the redesigned sofa is all set, things can move forward. Lawrence gets to work on the Zen-inspired shelving we designed. Next on his list is a water feature. But before he can start his masterpiece, we need some slate. So I meet up with Patricia and Lawrence for a trip to the stone yard.
My favorite for what we're doing, though, is this. How are you feeling?
I like it.
And the interesting thing to remember is you are looking at a showroom. This is the sealed product. This is what you're going to get when it's finished. However, the palette in the back might be a little different. That's why I always ask to see the palette so we can hand pick our slate. Now you can actually see what they have in stock. This palette is the beautiful slate we saw in the showroom. What do you think?
It looks good, but it looks very dull. It doesn't look like shiny like it was.
Right. And that is a very interesting point, because the one thing to remember when you're selecting your slate from a palette, it's always good to bring water and a towel. Watch when I put water on it.
Oh, wow. That brings the color out.
That will show you what you're going to end up with once you seal it. And what I like about this one piece is it's flat enough to put a glass on for the middle piece of that sofa.
Perfect.
All right, so are we good with this palette?
Yeah.
You like it? So what we'll do is we'll just pick a few that we want to work with. You can get started on your fountain.
Great.
Ready?
With the slate in hand, Patricia and Lawrence get going on their water feature, and this room is nearly complete. Up next, did these do-it-yourselfers pull off their Zen-inspired living room?
I have been dying to see this thing actually work.
Stick around. Only 3.5 months ago, Lawrence and Patricia's living room was a throwback to another era. But with some Zen-inspired hard work, we've centered the space in the present.
I am loving this.
My favorite part of Kenneth design is the couch. It's just great.
This grass cloth, I mean, it doesn't even look like wallpaper. It's just a texture on the wall that just brightens the room up so much.
Patricia and Lawrence wanted a calm, peaceful space to start their new life together. So we brought in subtle patterns and textures, creating a truly relaxing retreat.
Kenneth, you've really amazed us with what you've done with this room.
It looks great.
It has gone from one style to the complete opposite. And I love the fact that we were inspired by the bathroom that the two of you did, creating a Zen-like feel. And this bamboo installation that we did in the existing planner helps define the space to be more Zen-like and also offer that natural material that we were looking for.
Yeah, and I really like the way that the light shines on the bamboo and creates these interesting shadows. It's very cool.
I love this.
Yes, me
I
too.
love this a lot. Lawrence and Patricia, I have been dying to see this thing actually work, because I know you put a lot of hard work into this. So let's turn it on.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's see it.
There you go.
Nice.
Well, Patricia and I worked on it together.
Aw, nice little bonding moment.
Yes.
When you design, you need to think about all the senses.
Yeah.
And sound is important. And this is so tranquil.
Yeah.
I could just see you two relaxing on the sofa, chilling out. Sound of the water, the colors are great. You did a great job.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Kenneth.
The faux concrete finish on the dividers and the updated fireplace balance nicely with the natural materials in the room. And by giving the exposed wood floor a dark stain, we provide the perfect backdrop to set off the space, and it ties in nicely with our shelving.
I love the fact that you made these, Lawrence. You did a beautiful job.
Thank you. Yeah, I had a lot of fun making them, and it all got inspired by the rug.
Inspiration is hidden everywhere you look. Now, Patricia, I know you are really, really nervous about this rug being too busy. How are you feeling about it?
You know, now that it's in place, I like it. I think now it's working. Yeah, thank you for not letting me change my mind.
Anyone danced with you on this rug since you and I did?
Not yet.
Not yet.
We'll do that tonight.
And this wonderful sofa. and the flexibility it offers with changing the arms around so the two of you can be next to each other, or if you have a big party, the fact that they can just open up and have a lot of seating. I mean, this is so great. I really love it.
Yeah, this is incredible. It's so comfortable, and I mean, we can fit on here, stretch out.
It's very nice.
We had some trouble visualizing that wall covering at one time. What do you think about it?
It's actually my favorite part of the room now.
Really?
Yeah.
It looks very nice. I was the one that was like, no wallpaper. But it actually looks good. We are very happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't look at it and see wallpaper.
Right.
You just see texture.
You see texture. And the idea of cutting into squares to get that subtle pattern really catches the light nicely and adds a nice sort of backdrop to everything else in the room. I had a lot of fun working with you because I was able to bring in a design and the two of you took it and created a lot of this on your own, and it really reflects who you are, and it's just stunning. So thanks for letting me be a part of it.
Thank you.
Patricia and Lawrence now have a calm yet stunning space to share with their friends and each other. I'm Kenneth Brown. Thanks for watching Redesign.
That was the hardest one to get past.
Maybe the arm needs to. Am I doing okay?